And so it really caught me off guard because I was like, you know, we lose little things like our car breaks down, or we might lose a house or a job, or sometimes a child, which is really traumatic and, really sad. But we lose the smallest things and we're petrified, we're terrified, and we can be distraught. But here in the book of Job, he had lost almost everything. God wasn't even finished with allowing Satan to take the rest of what he had taken. And the first thing Job did was fall to his face and worship. And that shows you the posture of Job's heart and why God even allowed Satan to test Job and to, see if he would curse God, because God knew the posture of Job's heart. He knew that Job would worship him in the worst of cases. And I was like, man, that's so awesome. Like, that's how I want to be. I want to be like, God, it doesn't matter what you take in my life. It doesn't matter what you do, that I'm going to worship you regardless. I'm going to fall to my face. I'm going to keep you number one. And that takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of prayer, a lot of dedication. But Job is a great example of how we should stand in the face of trials and tests and show how faithful we can be to God when we're committed to him. And so, to move on through the story, as I finished the morning prayer today, I was going downstairs and I was thinking, well, maybe I shouldn't pray for things that I want, because I feel like it's selfish, that I should only pray for God's will, which can be what I want, but I feel like sometimes it's selfish to just pray for things that you want. And so I was like, you know what? I don't want anything, God. I just want what you want for me. Just want your will to be done. And so as I was buckling up the girls to take them out, and I was opening the blinds up, and God reminded me about when I was applying to get a home. And one of the things that I told the realtor that I wanted was a lot of natural light. And I don't know if you can see, but down here in the basement, there's like 2-3 windows. And so there's a lot of windows in this house. And so it allows for a lot of natural light to come in. And he just softly spoke to me and he said, when you asked for everything that you wanted in this house, did I not give you everything on your list? I wanted a patio. I wanted natural light. We have all the windows. I wanted a yard. As you can see, we have tons and tons of yard. A 2-car garage. We have that. I mean, the amount of bedrooms, bathrooms, everything that was on my list for what I wanted in the house that I was seeking for, I got it. And it was really challenging to get in this house. But God reminded me that when you were praying for this house, I already knew what you wanted and what you desired. And he brought that to pass. He allowed us to get into this house by the skin of our teeth. And the house had absolutely everything that I desired. And so there's been multiple times where I've desired something. I always wanted a Mustang. And as you see, I have my Mustang shirt on today. And I drive a Mustang. My whole life, I always wanted to drive a Mustang. And I prayed. I was really patient. I drove cars that I never wanted. And I finally got a Mustang, and I named her Joy. I call her Baby Joy because she brought so much joy to me. But God was just, trickling the things in my mind down that I've always desired and I've always wanted. Even though they're material things, he was letting me know that it's okay to want things in life. But as long as those things don't have you, as long as you can be like Job and say, naked I came into this world, and naked I'll go out. The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. As long as you can view those things in that manner and keep that kind of posture of heart, God will give you anything you desire. It says that if we diligently seek him, that he'd give us the desires of our heart. The Bible also says that God gives good gifts. Like, why would he give his children a stone? Or why would he not give his children good gifts? I'm getting tangled up. Or why would he not give his children good gifts? If the enemy, the devil, knows how to give his children good gifts, why wouldn't God our Father also know how to give good gifts? And he was just dealing with me with that. Like, it's okay to want things. It's okay to desire things, but make sure that your heart is postured right and that those things don't have control or power over your relationship with God, that you don't love those things more than you love the things of God. And we all know the scripture that says, what is it profit a man to gain the whole world and to lose his soul? And so I just wanted to share that with anyone out there who thinks that you can't want anything for yourself, that you can't desire things in life and even want material things of anything of that nature, that you can't want that and want God at the same time. But that's not true. God looks at the heart, man looks at the outer. And as long as your heart is postured, as long as your heart is pure and you put God first, he will make sure that you, his child, has everything that you desire. So that was a little nugget I got today, that I don't have to shy away from whatever it is I want. God knows in my heart the things that I want. And as long as I serve him and I follow him, if it's in his will, he's going to make sure that that thing happens. So I'm grateful for the new home I'm in. I'm grateful for the car I drive. And I'm grateful for all the many blessings that he's given me. And I look forward to the things that I still desire as I walk with God, as he's growing me and teaching me. I look forward to those things manifesting in my life as I grow stronger in him. And he's such a good father. He doesn't leave us out in the cold and not give us anything that we desire, because what kind of father would that be? A father, if you have a father, if you've known a father figure, they always make sure that they give what their children want. If you ask for some food, your father is not going to give you a rock. If you ask for water, he's not going to give you oil. So that's the same thing with our Father. He gives good gifts. He knows what we want. He knows our heart's desires. And he's going to make sure that he's taking care of those things as long as we're taking care of the things of him. So just a thought. Keep God first and don't be discouraged when you don't see the things in your life that you desire coming to pass. Just continue to put God first and seek him, and he'll make sure that you have the desires of your heart. All right. Love you all. I'm out of breath because we're going on an incline. But thanks for watching. Bye.